So you guys have been at the Outstream thing for some time. How has the market changed, and what are the opportunities now, and what differentiates you guys from some of the other players?
Well, first of all, it's called Outstream. Outstream only really became a thing around 2 years ago. The in-article video market, which is really the way that I think about it, which is video advertising that's placed in and around non-video content, has been around for a long time. We've been at it now for 4 years. In this space, as it sits right now, we're probably the longest standing entity that's been focused on the idea of taking digital video advertising and placing it within non-video content. Articles, photo galleries, workout routines, recipes, any great editorial content that's non-video, that's where we live.
Mark, let me ask you about, viewability and pricing and other issues. And is it really a video? Is it a display unit? How do you price it? And what are some of the economics and market forces there?
So pricing is largely a function of the utility that it brings to the consumer and to the publisher, right? These types of units can be priced on a CPM basis, CPCV basis, CPV basis, viewable CPM basis. It all comes down to format. And that's one of the real innovations I think that we can bring to the market, which is focusing on ad formats as a way of solving some of the challenges associated with viewability. Some of the challenges associated with custom billable events that the brands now really want to begin to explore. This is something that in traditional in-stream frameworks it's difficult to get to, but in out-of-stream units, in article, video ad units, and natively placed video ad units, we can begin to work on those. Longer form content can go in these types of units. Short form content can go in these types of units, a la the 15s and 30s. So can 5s and 10s. And increasingly we think that's a great place for brands to invest.
Cool. And tell us about your business model. And do you provide the service? Are you actually selling media? Tell us a little about sort of what you guys do.
So first, Genesis Media as an entity. So Genesis Media is focused, we're a predictive analytics platform at our heart. And we're focused on building the most viewable and impactful ad experiences in the best, most engaging content. And unpacking that a little bit, it starts with the idea of understanding in a very deep way the way that consumers interact with content, and using those interactions as the basis for determining whether or not you intercept someone, which is unique to us, and ultimately which format and which campaign is the right one to intercept this particular user. When we were getting this entire ecosystem started, the demand frankly wasn't there. We were going out to the agencies and we were advocating for this new pool of video inventory that they didn't quite know how to bucket. As viewability came along as a challenge, as fraud came along as a challenge, as inventory constraints came along generally in the digital video advertising space, demand for these pools of inventory really started to grow. And as a result of that, we've been able to strike relationships with the agencies and use their investments to ensure that our code is proliferated across our publishing partners. And that last piece is very important. In order for us to place a video ad on a page, our code needs to sit in the CMS of our publishing partner. That gives us the visibility into page-level signals, into user behavior, and ultimately the intelligence to more effectively deliver digital video advertising into those sites.
And your business model around that?
So the business model is we'll work with a publisher in two ways. We will rev share with the publisher, so we'll basically direct represent the inventory on either a managed service basis or a retail basis or on a programmatic basis, and we'll rev share with them. Or, and this is the direction the business is going and we're very excited about it, our publishing partners are now looking at this inventory and saying we want to represent it ourselves, in which case we're very similar to an ad server or some other optimization mechanism. We're doing the yield optimization, they're doing all the representation, and they pay us a fee or a rev share.